Hello and welcome back to Bunnycraft. Do I sound any different? I hope so, because this thing was expensive. So I'm pretty happy with what I've done with my base so far. And even when I haven't done something that I'm happy with, like over there, I've been able to step back and try something new and fix the problem, right? Except for one thing. You see, I really didn't scope out the snowy plains I settled in before I started building, so I've had a lot of qualms about the location I picked. I didn't realize how much space I had, so I kind of went over into like this dark forest here. Oh. And as you can see, there's stuff like, the grass is different. It doesn't snow or freeze naturally, and I could cover everything in snow and ice and stuff, but like when it rains, you'll be able to tell. And the main reason I even wanted to settle in a snowy biome in the first place is because I love how the snow looks in this texture pack. So it's not actually that insignificant. Don't drown, please. Also, on that note, the front of my house is facing a pretty small snowy taiga. So if I did ever want to expand and build like a little city around my palace, I don't really have a lot of space to do that. So I've done some scoping with my donkey here and on Junk Base, and I think I found another spot in the snowy plains that would suit my house a lot better. And yes, what I'm getting at is in this episode I will be moving my entire house. I figured if I'm gonna do it at all, I should probably do it now when I only have to rebuild this much and not like a big thing. Alright, here we are at the new place. I'll make sure to put like a map on screen or something so you can get a feel for where we are in the world right now. As you can see, I've kind of already started like terraforming and plotting out where I want my house to go. As you saw on the map, this is also kind of on the edge of the biome. There is another dark forest kind of in the periphery. However, that dark forest is just a view. I will never actually be walking around in it, so I can actually just cover everything in snow and ice and be fine. And I made sure to pick a nice mountain, because something else that was kind of bothering me was that I wish I built the other place a little bit elevated, and I have the chance to do that now, so I can look down at all my subjects, or something like that. I think I kind of decimated the terrain at the other place by flattening everything, so seeing all of this fresh terrain is giving me a lot of ideas for like the layout of the front of this place. I think this little slope right here would be a nice path up to the main entrance, and even just like this little plateau here, I could put something fun. Before I do all that though, I should probably work on getting back all the progress I threw away. So let's do that. Okay, I'm pretty much done with the walls, except I ran out of stuff, so I have to go back home. As you can see over here, I did a little bit extra. Since I have some room too, I thought it'd be nice to add a little bit of a foundation. I think that makes sense, and I think it makes the building look a little bit nicer. And then also, like, I just needed a way to get to the other side of the wall from here, because I can't just walk over there anymore. But as I've been working on this and thinking, I thought it might be nice to not just have like foundation, but have maybe like a tiered garden or something, and then this kind of slope has sort of inspired me. I think maybe like a nice cascading staircase from the side entrance here would be nice. I even did like a little sketch of my vision. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, and while I'm over here, I would like to show you something else. kind of fun that I've been thinking about. I've been looking into some shaders. As you can tell, my computer does not like me very much right now, so I probably can't have them on all the time, but I think, especially since I've been wanting to get into building more, I think it might be nice just like once in a while to have a little look around. So this one that I have on right now is complementary shaders. I love the little 3D clouds. This one is BSL. I think it's my favorite out of the ones I downloaded. I love the clouds in this one, and I like the little waving plants and stuff too. It makes me really happy that I did the textured glass. I think that looks so cool with the shaders on. Although this is BSL at like some of the lower settings. This is with a setting called real-time shadows on, and it looks so nice, especially with like the glass and everything. I just don't like how dark everything feels when it's on. I don't know, I might have to mess with some settings. And then this last one is called Pastel Shaders. I think it's based on BSL. I think the colors work best with the texture pack I'm using out of all of the ones that I downloaded. It doesn't have the cute clouds though. I'll probably tweak the settings on them all a little bit, but do feel free to leave some opinions. Okay, I'm back to doing some work on the moved base. I did part of the front part, but what I really want to show you is I did this like kind of model staircase just out of like cobblestone, because that's what I have. Ideally it would be out of like quartz. I'm just out of quartz. So I just wanted to do this quickly just to like get a feel for the shape, and then I can like adjust it from there. But honestly, the shape looks pretty good. I feel like it's got a nice slope. It's gonna be a nightmare to mirror, good god. But you know, it feels properly grand and cascadey. I also kind of got some like tiered stuff in the foundation. I'm still not sure if I want to like texture those anymore. I put like end stone like kind of trim on them just to help tie in like the end stone on the door. I think it looks nice. It'll look better when I have the spruce wood in to like, so there's green here and there's also green here, and it's all like framed in green. But yeah, anyways, now that distraction is out of my head, I can finish this part, the main attraction. Woo. Also, I started putting on a little bit of the floor so I could navigate around this area a little bit better, but this is kind of a sneak peek into what I want to do for the interior of this part. Not a lot because I'm still low on stuff, but yeah, exciting. Ooh. We are officially fully relocated. The entire front part of the base that I had built is now been rebuilt in the new location, and I managed to mirror my stupid windows like I was putting off doing before. The windows are not filled in because I kind of just don't want to right now, but everything else should be pretty much as it was, aside from a few changes. Ironically, kind of the biggest change is that I made like the bottom section of everything like a few blocks shorter. I think only like 6, I can't remember, but that was just because with the window change the height seemed a little excessive, and also especially now that I'm like elevated a lot more than the other spot was, if I want to add second and third stories to this building, I do actually like really have to worry about hitting the limit. So yeah, we're short now. Oh, and also I'm experimenting with turning the ceiling of this like upper balcony. I'm experimenting with making it green because I saw like the cobblestone ceiling just kind of blended in with like the I guess gingerbread, maybe that is. But anyway, it just didn't look very good. The green is definitely better. I'm still worried it's like too much green with the windows and everything. I think whenever I get my hands on some Prismarine, I'll try and see if that's any better, but it's definitely better than the cobblestone, I think. God, I love this staircase. Oh, I'm so good at everything. Through the process of building this, I've had a lot of time to think about the inside, so I think the next episode will definitely be doing the interior of this front room, at least getting started on it, because man, have I been putting that off. Anyway, I did start class this week, so I would like to get a video out before I'm completely buried in homework. So I'm cutting us off here. This is it. We're done. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Fluffy Bunny. Farewell.